Hey everybody, it's Dalton. If you're getting a little wind sound, sorry about that. It's pretty windy out here. I got out here this morning, started fishing around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Just kind of some general conditions. Water was a little more dirty today, and that's probably because of the storm last week. There was a storm that I think came through here the other day, and so water was a little bit dirtier, but still plenty visible for the bass to be able to see your bait from a good distance. When I first got here, water temperatures were 55. They kind of crept up to around 57 degrees. If you go back to Snake Creek, water temperatures get up to around 57, 58 degrees. I did go back there this morning, started there this morning, didn't catch anything. In fact, it took me quite a while to even get my first bite. Trying to figure out what this guy's doing. I guess he's just doing circles, I don't know. So no white bass today. Somebody asked me about it. Have had guys tell me that they're catching white bass here and there. Not a whole lot of them, but no white bass. I didn't catch any crappie today. It was all spotted bass, caught quite a few of them, but it took me a while to find them. I probably didn't get a bite first hour and a half until I finally found them by a bluff wall. Now there were 4 baits that worked for me today. By this bluff wall, the water was a little bit dirtier, so I took a Texas rigged 5-inch stick bait. This is a Yum Dinger, and the color is June Bug. Black and blue will work as well. 3/0 hook, and I put about an 1/8 ounce nail on the bottom. Okay, I like that because it'll get in those rocks real good, and I ran it on 15-pound test. This got my day started. It took me a little while to figure out how to get a bite today. Little guy, he's the first one. First one always gets a kiss. And I got him on a little June Bug Texas rig worm off these rocks. Hopefully I can get some more. I was out here Tuesday. It was after that cold front, and the fishing wasn't really that great. And I was talking to a guy out at the lake, and he said he was catching them on a black and blue jig. So I took a little Buckeye ball head jig, black and blue, put a green pumpkin, red flake trailer on it, and threw this in the rocks. If you'll notice, the head totally messed up. There we go. So you see the eyes are ambered up, belly's big. Probably a little spawner right here. So I'm still fishing on that bluff wall. I get a little breeze behind me. So to cover more water, I took a little Strike King Raid Swimmer, just a white one, 3.25 on a 3/8 jig head, 15-pound test, and just kind of worked my way along the wall, and I was getting bites like that. Swim bait bass, colored up eyes, looking good, fattening them up. Just letting the wind just kind of take me along this bluff wall. I'm bumping the rocks with this thing, working it real slow. He took it right at the boat, so he was following it for a little bit. Once I finished fishing that bluff wall, which was right off the main lake. I went back to this little Z-Man swims with a 10th ounce head, 8-pound test line. Sometimes I think 6-pound test would work a little bit better, but this thing right here was a blast. I'm telling you guys, these spotted bass, if you get this in front of them, they cannot resist it. They will bite it over and over and over again. Boy, these eyes are really coloring up. Definitely spawning going on out here. This wind, what I'm doing is I'm using this wind and I'm just spot locking up here and casting out there, let this thing hit the bottom, and it's too much fun. I plan on using this at Margarita to catch crappie. I'm sure it'll work. A lot of times when they bit it, they'd miss it. I would stop it and they come right back for it. So that was my day out here at Nacimiento. There's definitely some spawners out here right now in this water temperature. As long as it's 55 or more, you're gonna have some spawning bass out here, and that spawning is gonna pick up as we get some warm days. Bass, as far as the depth I caught them in, you're looking anywhere from 5 to 15 feet. That was pretty much the overall depth that I caught the bass. So I hope you enjoy this report. I plan on heading out to Margarita. I need to see what the conditions are out there, what the water looks like, the water temperature, and see what's happening there. I'm probably gonna head out there midweek. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll talk to you on the next report.